This video is being made to show you the operation of this NRD-73 receiver. I have connected a loop antenna sitting over my workbench with about a 25-foot coaxial cable, put a speaker on top and plugged it in the speaker jack here. Now the speaker of course doesn't go with the receiver, but this is just to demonstrate how it operates. And it's all ready to go. So I wanted to power it on, show you how it works, but the reason for this is I wanted to show you this is predominantly, or it's primarily an upper sideband receiver, as it was meant for ocean-going sea vessels, maritime traffic. So they didn't use lower sideband, and as a result, you can get lower sideband on this, but you have to use a couple of little tricks, and I wanted to show this to you. So let me turn it on, show you briefly the operation, and then show you that it does get lower sideband.
Oh yeah, but got out of the lab and.
Okay, so this is WWCR coming in at night. It comes in quite strong here.
Wow, David, good. It's really nice to be on with you because Jade Helm, I think, needs to be put in a larger context. This is the first time in history that a 2-month-long.
So you get this. If we come up here, another strong station at night would be Radio Havana, Cuba. So there's Radio Havana, Cuba. I think there's a gospel station up around 690. Now these stations aren't tuned on the antenna. The loop antenna is actually set for the 80-meter band, so. But you can see it does pick up quite well. Now let's go down. And I can show you how this operates on 80 meters. So we're going to go down here. I think that the quickest way is to go down to 4 and then just tune down. So since sideband here is representing upper sideband only, what we have to do for lower sideband is we go into the CW, and then once we do the 3 kilohertz filter in CW, then we can use the BFO and clarifier to make the signal clear. What I did discover is that once you move the knob to a proper position, you really don't have to readjust it quite so often. So let's see here.
For engineering the economic collapse of 2008, people should have gone to jail for what they did.
So this is amateur radio. You can hear. This would be in regular double sideband. So you can hear. You don't hear the signal. This is upper sideband, and then using the CW with the clarifier, BFO.
Knowing full well that they worked, they sold them to governments around the world and to banks around the world. They even took in some themselves.
A noisy band tonight, and the signal's not very strong.
Knowing full well that they were going to fall, and when they fell, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the U.S. taxpayer, the reason why we have to pay on April 15th.
Let's see if I can get any other signals. No guarantee, because again, we're using an indoor loop antenna here.
Yep. That'd give me a heart attack.
Main reason I got rid of that boat, that youngest boy of mine was old enough to use it by himself, but he wasn't wise enough to realize that a boat would kill him. He wasn't more afraid of that damn thing. One time we pulled up on the bank down there at I think we was down there at High Rock Lake, and I had to go in the store and get something. And so I said, pull up here, I'm going to run in this store. He said, Daddy, let me take it out across the lake.
So there's another signal. You can see I did not have to. You can see I did not have to move this. It's set on the lower side of the BFO. All I have to do is just tune around, and I can get lower sideband signals using the CW filter.
Scared me to death. Yeah, so you look at a speedometer, it says, 60.
Slow, old timers would, they would say, well, Stan, come over, we'll put up some antennas, we'll teach you a little bit what we know about the antennas. Now, I go over and at the time, I actually at the time thought I knew more than they did. And some of the contraptions they had up for antennas.
So that's how it works, how this receiver works. Now the nice thing is, it has two bandwidths in AM or double sideband. It's got 3 kilohertz in single sideband, that would be upper sideband, 3 kilohertz in the lower sideband or CW, and also the 500 hertz in CW. Very easy to tune. Here you can move very swiftly up through the megahertz, and then just as swiftly you can move through here. If you want more fine tuning, you switch it down here, and you can tune more finely. Lock the dial. They did that frequently. This was used on ocean-going vessels. They required every half hour them to tune to the distress channel. So if you tune it, if you press this, it automatically turns to the distress channel for monitoring, as was the ocean going law of that day. I'm not sure if that's still required or not, but once you pull it back out, then of course you're back to the frequency that you're on. It makes it very convenient for the radio operator to tune to that frequency. Thank you very much.